Hey Libra, Amy Energy here with a tarot message for you. If you have not, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell to be notified when I make a new video. And make sure you do hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. All right, keep an open mind here. Use your own intuition. Do not force anything to fit. This is a general reading. Let's get into it. For all placements of Libra, what do we need to know right now? Thank you, angels. Thank you, Libra, for being here. And let's get into it. Internal energy. The Four of Water. So, Libra, there could be some insecurities that we've been feeling here for a while, right? We could be focused a lot on our outward appearance. External energy here, the Father, okay. Definitely feel like there could be some just like patriarchal energies here that put a lot of pressure on you, kind of held you back in your life in certain ways because you felt like you needed to be a certain way in order to show up in a certain like place that you wanted to be. Three of Water. You freed yourself from this in the past. Okay, this is a beautiful start here. You freed yourself. It's like almost like you freed your body from these chains, from like this way that you were told you had to show up and exist. Wow, look at you, are looking so beautiful here and with that Three of Water. Okay, wow, look at this integrity. Yeah, I love this, Libra. I love this. Center of your reading here is integrity. You're feeling good about what you got going on. You're not comparing yourself to, you know, some unrealistic standard that maybe you did in the past. So this is putting you in a very powerful position because you are acknowledging your own power, right? Yeah, Two of Earth here. Now that you've acknowledged your power, you can manifest something for yourself here one step at a time, and you don't have to rush, right? You're not on anybody else's timeline here. You're on your own timeline. And I feel like you're proud of who you are. You're proud of how far you've come. Could be new love here for you, Libra. We got that Two of Water showing up. There's a lot of passion between you and somebody here, deep devotion. All right, this could be something new coming in. You could have to be making a choice on whether you want to explore something here. Could be a reconciliation. All right, but it's in your advice. So the advice here is to open up to love, to know that you're ready, you're worthy, you deserve it. Internal energy here in the future position for Libra. Yeah. You're just going to be growing more and more confident, like I feel like every day that passes by here, Libra, because you are being true to yourself in a way that I feel like you've struggled to do in the past just because of, you know, maybe an oppressive family structure here. And there could be someone in your life right now who's trying to, or in the recent past here, who was just trying to put this pressure on you. You may have chose to walk away from a situation, put yourself first. Yeah, because you have to be in a space where you can be free, right? And show up and shine and, you know, be in this like, you know, look at this. Look at how the color scheme is changing to the future. You're moving into a place where you're not going to be shamed into any corners. You're going to be able to explore the passion within you, your sexual desire, your sexuality is sacred, Libra. And I feel like you're going to be showing up the star of the show here. Okay. Wow. Choice. For some of us, we're making a choice here to be single. For some of us, we may be choosing to be in a relationship. But the point is that we are making the choice and we are choosing ourselves. So you're choosing, when you make this choice, you're choosing based on what works for you, because you're over your reading here, Queen of Air. So it's all about you. It's about what makes you feel good here. With the Ace of Fire, there's potential around you that you can, you know, really take advantage of, right? But you have to be confident enough in yourself to take the necessary action in your world and to show up in your world so that people can see you and know you. All right, so this could be your choice to open up to love, to open up to being seen. You're showing up just hot, sexy, and confident, though, so I love it. All right, let's clarify these cards. I almost jumped right into the oracles without clarifying the cards. So that's like a sign, because this reading's just coming out so good. Like, I feel like this is the message. All right, but let's expand upon this message. Thank you, angels. Libra, check out that link in my bio. Book a reading with me. I would love to connect with you. There's a request form. It's the first link if you click the link in the description box below. And you can request your reading there. So let's go ahead and clarify this reading for Libra. 4 of Water, 2 of Cups. So you could be feeling here in the past, you were feeling like insecure, I think, because something went stagnant in a relationship with somebody here. You could have been questioning yourself, whether, like, you know, am I the problem? Yeah, 7 of Swords, but you were not the problem. The problem was actually somebody here being very stuck in their head, having a lot of responsibility on them. The Fool. And actually, this is exactly what was supposed to happen. Whatever happened here, I don't know what happened. It feels like nothing happened, and that's kind of the problem, because we wanted something to happen. And it feels like nothing happened, but that's not true. Maybe nothing happened with this person, but I feel like you have been doing this work, opening up to, you know, like, hear the sound of your soul here, to really be in your own energy. And it's got you into a beautiful place. Major Arcana, integrity, in the middle of your reading. With the Prince of Swords. So there could be a lot actually that you're unpacking here, Libra, because for a long time you may have carried around a lot of burdens, a lot of wounds from things that have happened to you. And so right now you could be kind of, you know, going through a lot of these things, working through a lot of these things. I feel like you're spending a lot of time in nature here, just trying to ground in who you are and balance out your own energy here. Yeah. You're attracting this soul connection, and you're attracting it by, you know, showing up as the best version of yourself. You are a healer here as well, Libra. So I feel like, you know, you're just being like very responsible, mature about being ready to receive love, right? You're being very intentional right now. I feel like the only advice is just don't get into this place where you think, oh, like you got to finish this work before you can accept love. The advice here is like, you're ready to accept love. When you accept love, you're not going to quit doing the work either, but you know, you can work together, right? Yeah, 10 of Swords. There is an ending here that we may have to acknowledge before something new can come together, though. All right, we got to look at what's going on in reality. Right? There could be someone you're connected to on an emotional level, and you could be really in your mind about this. And, you know, the thing is, you just got to attract the love that you want, right? We're attracting the love, not the person here, right? This isn't the King of Cups, it's the 6 of Cups. We're attracting the love, not the human. Okay? So I feel like we might have to end something in order to open up to something new. And in order to really gain our confidence back here, right? Yeah, Princess of Swords. We need to look at something through a different perception. We really do have to see our worth here. Okay, there could be something challenging here about our environment because the Queen of Discs was there on the bottom. Why is the 8 of Fire here? Lust. Yeah, I feel like you need to get in this lusty, sexy energy, right? This could just be you. You could be a mom, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I just feel like you could be someone who's in the house all the time, too. You don't have to be a mom. You don't have to, like, you could just be someone who's a homebody, or, you know, how we all got into this because we're, you know, living through a pandemic and we all had to stay at home and we all turned into hermits and Queen of Pentacles. And now it's like we gotta learn how to get out here and be sexy and attractive. And we just kind of gotta make a choice here that we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna be confident. We're just gonna lean in. I kind of feel that. I feel like it's like we just gotta start doing it, right? Maybe you're not gonna feel it at first, like, but every day just go get ready for the day, do the things that make you feel good and say your affirmations. Just make the choice that you're gonna be confident, that you can't make somebody else love you, but you can love yourself exactly as you are, and you can have this satiety. And then that will certainly, I feel, attract somebody in, right? When we're feeling confident, but we're gonna repel anybody if we're not in a confident energy, anybody worth it, right? Because if people feel that you're not confident, for someone who's confident and well-balanced, that's not attractive to them. But to someone who wants to take advantage, manipulate, use, abuse, that's very attractive to them. So we got to show up in the right energy to attract the right type of situation. And, you know, I feel like you also you could sometimes portray yourself here, maybe because of the past, because of a father figure, or just like the way we were raised under patriarchy and stuff. You could sometimes present yourself as like a Queen of Pentacles, of like, oh, I'm such a good wife and homemaker, but really, like, that's not the relationship you want. You want to be worshipped like a fiery goddess. Like, I feel like you want passion, you want good sexy time, right? So you don't want no fuddy-duddy. Not saying like the people, like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying anybody or any sign is fuddy-duddy, but I just feel like you could be sometimes presenting yourself one way, and then it's like actually what you want and what would be most satisfying to you is something else. So it is a time to ground and really get in touch with that, right? We got all the chakras balanced here with the 7 of Earth. We're really thinking about, what do I want? What turns me on? What sets me ablaze here? And you could feel like, you know, you could feel your intuition here in your shoulders as well, like that. All right, yeah. You have the A on. You're very connected to spirit, source, divine. You got angels all around you. There's people guiding you. All right. The Ace of Fire, clarifying the Ace of Fire. Two of Earth. I like this. I really like this, Libra. I feel like, you know, you're working on this new passionate beginning. And I do feel like you're in a single energy. It doesn't have to be that you're here very long, right? Because I do feel like the 2 of Cups and the 2 of Water, both coming out in your reading, right? It's not here in the future position, but I feel like this future position is just you really being ready to receive. You're ready and worthy to receive right now, or you're worthy to receive, and you've always been. And it's not about being ready like you have to do more work. You've always been ready, but the only reason you're not ready is because you don't know you're ready, because you think you're not, if that makes sense. Okay, so this is you believing that you're ready, like seeing yourself as sexy, knowing, of course, anyone would lust after me, and owning what you want, because I feel like you do want someone who really wants, you know, you want that lusty type too. You want the love for sure, right? But there could be someone who's going to give you the lust and the love, like, you know what I mean? give it both, but that person's going to be looking for someone who matches them in the lust department. So if you portray yourself as someone who's very like not like that because you're trying to hold back certain aspects of yourself because you have some sort of pressure to be, you know, a certain way here, then you could, like, the people who are maybe the best for you are going to probably think you're not the best for them because you're not, and then you're going to feel bad about yourself for it, but it ain't even about you because you weren't even being yourself. So this is really wild. So I don't know if that resonates for you, Libra, but take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let's continue with some oracle cards. Let's get you some magical mermaids and dolphins here. All right, your strength here, Libra, is accept heaven's help. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. That's a strength, right? I feel like you do have faith. You connect here with your angels, your guides. You pray, you do something, right? And that's a strength that you have, this checking in, this practice that you have. So that's beautiful. But I feel like you gotta somehow manage to make it more about yourself, more about getting to where you need to be, right? You could sometimes maybe get distracted because your energy wants to kind of move in a lot of different directions here. And it could be something that's like even stems like from childhood or from a certain relationship we were in where things, you know, where we went through some sort of like trauma where we could never be right, where we just always had to be overthinking, right? But we're making a choice here for like a new beginning to say, this wasn't my narrative. That came from somebody else, right? Maybe that person was doing the best they could, but now you got to do the best you can do. And that's going to be progress from what that person did. And maybe that person was doing on their worst behavior. I'm not saying they were doing their best, right? Maybe they were the worst ever. And now you just have to, you know, find your own integrity, what you believe in, and stand firm on that and know that you are worthy, that you deserve to feel good in your life. Consult an expert. You might want to get some help, right? More information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in the area. Right? You might need a little bit of help with some intrusive thoughts here. There's nothing wrong with that, right? I have OCD and I definitely, you know, can relate to that. And it doesn't make you less magical to talk to somebody or, you know, if medication's the right path for you, right? All of these things, you need to consult an expert though. That's not for tarot because I am not an expert in that area. But there may be something that you want to work through with another person here, right? And I mean, if you want to learn more about tarot or astrology, you can contact a tarot or astrologer, right? But yeah, this, I feel like mother healing here, as your feelings towards your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. So there is mother healing that is needed for my Libras here. And that's going to open up the door to us feeling, you know, maybe our mother was not someone who showed up very sexy, and maybe our mother was the one who kind of had the patriarchal standards, that our mother could have held us to that, like a good girl does this, a good girl does that. And I'm not saying you have to be a girl, but for some of us, I feel like that could be, you know, that's just the words I'm hearing. But it could be reversed too, right? However you identify, this could have just been somebody wanting you to do things or be things that weren't authentic to who you really are, right? So it took you out of integrity. And now, you know, when we are even when we're forced to live out of integrity, we still feel ashamed about it, even if it was forced upon us. So this could be something that we really want to work through with an expert here. Talk to someone about it, okay? If you're dealing with somebody and your person had the courage to speak their truth out loud, they would say, not now. I've been having regrets. I love your body. You hurt my feelings is on the bottom of the deck. All right, now we're going to get one from the There Are No Coincidences deck by Eliza Kelly. All right, let's see here what we need to know. Maybe a little theme for our new moon in Gemini manifestations. insects, 18. Ooh, Libra. I feel like this insects card, you know, it's interesting. I do feel like we could be getting in touch with like some shadow aspects of ourselves here. Or even of like, you know, this is giving me a vibe of like family secrets, right? I'm seeing like an attic with like spider webs up in the corners of the attic. You know, there could just be a lot here that we're working through. So hold a lot of space for yourself. Okay, but there is definitely a lot here that we need to let go of in the mind that came straight from our family, our dark family secrets, right? And you know, it's just, yeah, I just don't want to really speak too much more on that, with this being a general reading. But let's get you an affirmation. You got 2 coming out, which the first one is every dark night must turn into a bright new morning. All right, every dark night must turn into a bright new morning. And we got life is good to me. Life is good to me. Life is good to me. Life is good to Libra. All right, and last card here, we're going to get a music oracle card from the Rockstar Oracle by Sarah Stassi. All right, this is a wonderful deck. I have links in my description box below for the decks that I use, the Spotify playlist that I create for us. All of that is in the description. If you want to book a one-on-one session, you can fill out the reading request form. Follow me over on TikTok and Instagram. I'm on Instagram at Amy Energy. All right, Libra. Last card here. Don't forget to leave me a comment. Like this video. We got Tom Petty, Freedom. You can free fall. All right, Libra. So listen to Tom Petty. The songs that you listen to will have extra additional messages that you need to hear, right? That's going to be whatever songs you choose, feel called to, right? Maybe you're going to put on a shuffle playlist on Spotify, just see what pops up. But you're going to do the Tom Petty playlist, right? Tom Petty coming out for you. And the songs that you listen to will have additional messages for you, Libra. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for being here. Whatever moment you are in right now when you are watching this video, whatever moment you are in, Libra, it is a magical moment because you are there. Until we meet again, I love you. Take care.